Alrighty, folks, here we are, the championship final day of the Arizona Team Trail for the Wild West Bass Trails. We've got our anglers here at the bump tanks getting ready to weigh their fish. Before we start, though, I'm John Stewart, Tournament Director, and to my left, Paul Hodges, Co-Director with me. We'd like to start off by thanking the town of Payson for hosting this event for us and bringing everyone out here and making a festival of it. We also like to thank the Gila County Sheriff's Department, who gave us an escort from the Cholla ramp up to the Payson city limits, where it was then taken over by the fine folks at the Payson Police Department, who gave us an escort all the way to the park. Without them, it might have been a little bit slower ride, and for us, the care of the fish was the most important thing in getting all of our anglers here safely in a timely manner. Right now, I'd like to call up Mayor Tom of Payson.
Thanks. Hey, everybody. Are you having a good time? Anybody out here like to fish? Well, we're glad you're here, and I want to thank the Wild West Bass Trail for bringing the activities here to Payson. We're very, very excited about what's going to happen today, and somebody's going to be real excited when they win the contest. We enjoy Payson, and Payson. I'm speaking for the town of Payson. We enjoy having you all here, and it's really it's a lot of fun in so many different ways. And fishing is one of the most creative ways to relax, I think, that I've ever known. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody. We're glad you're here. We look forward to this event growing every year, and it seems to be doing that. And I want to thank everybody that's responsible for bringing this all together. My wife Chris and I are kind of hanging out. We just want to be in the background, but we want to make sure that you all feel welcome and that you come back again and again and again. And I want to thank you all and turn this right back over to you.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Alrighty, folks. So these anglers are our top 10 from our championship, which was held over 2 days at Roosevelt Lake. Our final 10 here qualified for their chance at a brand new Ranger RT 188 valued at $25,000. That's what first place is taken home. Absolutely. Give them a round of applause. It's been 5 days of different weather, from cold rain, hail, to sunshine, no wind, to 3-foot rollers in the beginning of the day for day 2, back to slick calm, and then rain halfway through. So it'll be interesting to see. I know there's some big fish that were caught today. But before we get to them, we got to thank our sponsors who make this all possible for us. First of all, once again, the town of Payson, thank you for coming out and supporting us. Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tires, Ranger Boats, Lowrance, A&M Graphics, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Power Pole, P-Line, Top Disc Premier Accessories, Ben Green Insurance, Vets for Hunting and Fishing, and Kelly Moore Painting. And we also have our good support staff, Wickenburg Marine, who's been out here keeping our boaters on the water running. As a matter of fact, was able to fix some problems that we had with our first place team and allow them to continue on and fish the final day and hopefully be successful here at the championship. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and call up my day one, day 2 leaders going into day 3, leading with a total of 38.39 pounds, Dave Stokowski and Greg Valenzuela. Gentlemen, congratulations. So you guys managed to paint a target on your back from day 1. Then you went into day 2 and held the lead. So here we are. How's it feel to be in the hot seat, leading the tournament, going into day 3?
Well, it's definitely what we wanted. But yeah, we're a little nervous. I know it's going to be really, really close. You guys are in for a good show. It's going to really come down to ounces. You know, that dead fish penalty may cost them. It may not. We'll see. But, you know, we battled it out for 2 or 3 days. I mean, we were fishing the same exact water, just back and forth all day. So we saw what each other was catching. And, you know, they'd catch a big one, we'd catch a big one. And it was just, you know, it was it was like watching a show, live in person, but being part of it. So it was really cool.
All right. Well, we're not going to ask you for all your secrets quite yet because you're going to be back up here weighing your fish. Why don't I have you guys go ahead and take this hot seat right here, and let's get the show on the road. If we could have our team of Bobby Lanham and Jason Stockton come up. Stockton, I'm sorry. You even said everyone adds a T to your name, and I just did it. So day one, they had 13.04 pounds. Followed it up on day two with 12.41 pounds, which gave them a total of 25.45 pounds that put them in 10th place, the last spot to qualify for this day. Hold on. All righty, guys. All right. They need 12.95 pounds to take over first place. 7.91 pounds, 7.91, a little short, but how was your guys' tournament?
Well, we had a lot of fun the first 2 days. Had a good time. Caught a lot of fish. It got us today. The weather changed real bad. Got real blue skies, and we just struggled all day to get 5 fish. Had quite a few good bites, but on the spinnerbait, it was actually rolling it pretty high in the water table, and I could actually see the fish come up. The last couple ones were pretty good fish, but I finally figured out that they were actually coming up and not eating the spinnerbait; they were eating the blades, and they would just come up and just grab the blades and not get the bait, so could never get a hook in them. And by that time, got it figured out. We only had another hour or so left, and then the weather came in and changed again, which made it a little tough again for us. So, but overall, we've had a good time. We were glad to make the top 10. It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a blast. Yep.
Well, I know you guys have to start this off today, and, I'm going to tell you the worst you can get is 10th place. So you're not going to go home empty-handed, all right? But I know you guys have a family out there and some sponsors. Who do you guys want to thank?
Well, I got to thank, of course, Erica, my fiance, and I got some other friends from Phoenix and some kids that work for me and stuff. So, thanks everybody for coming up. Enjoy having everybody here. And, I got to thank the sponsors. I've got BLX Trucking, Paradise Valley Drilling, and, the guys over at Dodge. So, just been a good time. Got to thank everybody. And you guys done an awesome job, especially the parade coming in. That was a good time there.
Good. Well, we try to show off everywhere we go.
I'd like to thank my wife, Cammie, my son, Dalton, for allowing me to do this every weekend, probably 2 to 3 days a week. Fish. I'd like to thank A&M Graphics, Pro Swim Baits, Great Embroidery, Highway 188 Tackle, and all the other ones. Thank you.
Well, they all appreciate you. Good job, guys. Congratulations on the top 10. All right. Next, we have the team of John Whaley and Ron Bowman. They started off day one with 12.37 pounds, followed up on day two with 13.25. They ended up with a total of 25.62 pounds, putting them in 9th place. And today, they're going to need 12.78 pounds to take over first place and have this hot seat. It's only been one team. You guys nervous yet? No? Pretty confident. All right, let's get a total weight for the day. 3.65 pounds, 3.65, a little bit less than your average that you had, but how's your guys' time up here?
We had a great week, caught a lot of fish. Today was a different story. We had a jerkbait bite going that got some key bites for us. Ron had a great day on day one, and then I had some good bites yesterday. And today it was slick calm. We kept waiting for the wind to pick up, and then by the time it got there, it was a little too late. We put in a few fish today, but a lot of shorts.
If I remember being out there, the wind didn't pick up until you're trailing your boat, so I would say it was just a tad bit late.
Yeah, we just thank Wild West. We had a great time for last 5 days, really, and I thank my wife. I know John thanks his wife for putting up with us all this time, and we just like to take a minute and thank our sponsors. We got Rich Daddy, a book corporation in Phoenix, Rim Country Custom Rods, Pace and Tire and Auto has done so much for us this whole year. Dusty Cross at Cross Heating and Cooling, and American Sales. We thank all you guys. And these are almost all local sponsors that took care of us this year. Thank you.
Thank you, guys, and congratulations on your top 10. All righty. We have the team of Stephen Mack and Seth Furman, who rounded off the top 10 in 8th place. Day 1 with a total weight of 14.13 pounds, followed up on day 2 with 11.73 pounds. They went down a little bit, but they're still able to manage a total weight of 25.86 pounds. Let's see what they have for today. Oh, just hold it up. Let's get all 5 fish up there, guys. All 5 fish. There you go. All right, let's get a total weight. You guys are looking to get 12.54 pounds to take over the lead. It's going to be close. All right, total weight of 14.69 pounds. Our new leaders, they're going to be taking over the hot seat here. I think you guys can vacate. All right. Guys, how was your guys' day?
It was a great day. It was tough out there, but we just threw a frog all day and just hoped for the best. We got 5 bites, and that big one came right at the end with 30 minutes left. And you can feed it in.
You're done? Yeah, I'd just like to thank the city of Payson first off for hosting this event in Wild West, and the crew here, John, Paul, you guys. Thanks for putting on a great show. My wife at home, she's sick, so love you. And you guys, we do gut instinct fishing guides. We own a guide business here, so in Phoenix. So if you guys are looking for a guide trip, we got 4 different guys, and check us out.
All righty, guys. Well, you guys get to occupy these 2 seats right here. You guys ended up with a 3-day total of 40.55 pounds. 40.55, guys. Let's see what the next team of father-son team of John Ramsey and Justin Ramsey have. They started off on day 1 with 12.70 pounds. Day 2 followed up with 13.17 pounds. A top 10 finish would be a great birthday gift for the father portion, John Ramsey. I think he's 21 today. They had a 2-day total of 25.87, which put them in 7th place. And today they're going to need 14.68 pounds to take over the hot seat. Got a nice big largemouth there. Just going to place him in the bag and get a total weight here. Looking for a total weight. 9.35 pounds. 9.35. Just a little shy, but how was your guys' tournament?
We had an awesome time. The weather kept changing. We didn't get to pre-fish as much as everybody else did, so we just kind of ran around and changed with the conditions. Today it was 5 different things. We fished really clean all weekend. We didn't make any mistakes, and today I made a couple of mistakes and left the birthday boy hanging. So I only have one sponsor to thank. She drove 2.5 hours with my kids. So
that's the most important sponsor, though, right there. And John, Mr. Birthday Boy, how was it fishing with your son, making a top 10?
It's a great time. We have a good time fishing together. It's always a riot in the boat. We're on each other all the time, just like when he grew up. But we have fun fishing together, and I'd just like to thank my wife and thank Serena for bringing the grandkids down.
Well, we'd like to congratulate you guys on making the top 10 and wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you.
Sir.
All right, coming in up next, we have the team of James Howard and Bobby Hamner. They had a day 1 total of 9.54 pounds, followed up by a great sack on day 2 of 17.79 pounds on day 2, which gave him a total of 27.33 pounds. That put him in 7th place. I'm sorry, it had them in 6th place. Once again, folks, while they're getting their fish, we'd really like to thank the town of Payson for having us out here. Nice sack of fish. Let's get those weighed in here. You guys are looking at needing a total weight of 13.22 to take over the hot seat. He says it's not going to happen. Well, you're right. Got a total weight of 8.32 pounds, a little shy of taking over the hot seat, but you made the top 10. It was a great showing. You guys had a great day 2, 17 pounds, just about 18 to squeak in here. How was your guys' tournament?
I mean, all in all, it was awesome. I mean, you guys put on a great show, pacing. Thank you guys for hosting this. We just had a blast out here. I mean, we've been up here all week, and I don't even know what to say. This is just something else to be up here on Championship Saturday. So
it's definitely rewarding to be out here. And how about yourself?
Yeah, it is rewarding. You know, our first day didn't seem like it went that well. The second day, we figured out something really early, and it worked all day long. That's how we came with that big bag. The weather was predicted to do the same thing starting at about 11 today. That didn't happen, so obviously. But, yeah, we had a great time.
Anybody guys want to thank?
yeah, I'd like to thank my family first off for letting me do this as often as I do and putting up with me. My buddy at Apache Junction Auto Care, him and his wife, they keep my truck on the road. And my buddy Bruce at Complete Chiropractic Care, he keeps me upright and functional. So other than that, Arizona Custom Baits, John Shook, he makes some good stuff. You know, anybody else that I can't think of, I guess.
Let's just thank everyone. Let's thank the crowd out here. Thank you guys for coming out here and competing with us, and congratulations on your top 10. All right, next we have the team of Chris Traver and Michael Whitlock. They had a day one weight of 14.62. Got some fans up here too. Day two, they had a bag of 12.92, which gave them a total of 27.54 pounds. That put them in 5th place coming into the final day. That's good. Well, you guys are staying quiet over here. Nervous yet?
No, I know we'll be moving soon.
He says he knows he's going to be moving soon. There definitely are a couple good bags coming up, but we'll see how it goes. All right, Chris and Mike. They are looking for 13.01 pounds to take over the lead, to take that hot seat. Is it going to make it, Chris? Not quite. Got a total weight, 8.99 pounds, 8.99, a little shy of taking over the hot seat, but it was a top 10. How was your guys' tournament?
Tournament overall was incredible. When I left home, my only goal was to make the cut. We did so much hooting and hollering, I ain't got a voice left. We caught a lot of fish. We caught some good fish, and if it wasn't for teamwork, they wouldn't have gotten a boat. It's just a magical weekend, and I was just, this morning I woke up, I was accomplished, I felt great, and we just went out and fished. Like some of these guys, our bite, we had a couple different bites, but today we were banking on that weather to come in sooner, and it hit right about the time we needed to get off the water. So had a lot of fun, caught a lot of fish, just probably going to come up a little short here, but it was a lot of fun.
Mike?
Yeah, we did capitalize on that little bit of wind we got this afternoon. We put 2 fish in a boat that they kept, and we even called once. But
any family or sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank my wife Jessie and my kids Brendan and Amelia for letting me come out here, and happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Thank you guys. Congratulations on a top 10, and we know how the weather is. Who would have guessed that we would have had a storm of a century this year in February? And, you know, they predict wind, and we don't get that. So, all righty, guys. Coming up next, the team of Rich Kearney and Dean Cruiser are winners from last year's championship who won their boat. They had a day one total of 15.89. Their day two total was 12.47, which gave them a total weight of 28.36 pounds. Always a tough team to beat on Lake Roosevelt. They finished off in the 4th place. Coming here to day 3. Got a couple nice fish here. You guys getting nervous? This might be it. We'll see what they have. They're looking for a weight of 12.19 pounds. 12.19 pounds to take over that hot seat. And it's going to be close. All righty, guys, let's go get those in the bag there and get a total weight. Looking for 12.19 pounds. 12.19. 13.20 pounds. Your new leaders taking over the hot seat. 13.20 pounds. Guys, another year, another top 10. How was it?
Well, not quite as good as last year, but still a blast. It's hard following that one up, but we had a great time. It was a horrible practice. You know, we came out and we found the best thing we could, and we didn't have the pattern to win. It would be impossible. So good job to whoever does win. It's going to be close.
Well, Rich summed it up. I mean, I've told everybody we had a terrible practice, and we did. And Rich don't like to take credit, but he's going to get it. On day one, we're fishing, you know, just hoping if we can just stay in it, we'll do all right. And we were throwing Cincos and swim jigs mostly. And then I think it was 10 o'clock. We didn't have nothing. We were up in the salt. We ran to the tonneau, and he threw into a salt cedar with the Cinco, weightless, and he just started shaking it and shaking it and shaking it. And he catches a 4.5, and I'm thinking it's one of them loons, you know, the grebes. And we netted. He goes, hey, throw it in these trees and just shake it. I go, how are you getting it down? He goes, just shake it. So that's what we did. We went with Cincos, and and you literally did this, and then they'd bite it. You'd have to sit in there about 30 seconds, and all these guys were coming by flipping, and we'd hit the same salt cedars that they were, and all these fish come out of it. One other thing you guys are going to like when the show comes out, you're going to see something really unique where we went. And I'm gonna save that for you guys to tune in, so you have to watch it. But you guys will be impressed with that, and that's where some of our big ones came from.
Well, when you guys are out there, we're always impressed. I mean, 2 top 10s in a row, a boat last year. Right now, we have you guys sitting in first place. You're going to take over that hot seat. We don't know how long it's going to last, but always a great team to have you guys out here, and we love having you guys out with Wild West.
Thank you. You guys do a great job.
All righty. Coming up in third place, the team of Chris Santana and Ian White. A day one total of 14.99 pounds, followed up by 14.50 pounds for a total weight of 28.99 pounds. They're looking for 12.57 pounds to take over the lead. 12.57. If I were a betting man, I'm going to say you're just a tad bit short. Just right there, though. All righty, guys. We got a total weight. Is
that what they need?
Yeah, right in there. All right, guys. A total weight, 2.85 pounds. 2.85. Well, that's not going to cut it. But, guys, you made the top 10. Fishing for a boat. Right now, we have you guys in 9th place, so you can't get any worse than 10th. But how was your guys' tournament?
All in all, it was a blast. We were living and dying on a spinnerbait and a chatterbait bite, and that just wasn't happening until we were getting off the water today. So both those fish came in the last 45 minutes probably. We scrambled a couple times today trying to adjust, and then went, you know what, we're going to live and die by what got us here, and it just didn't work. We had a good time. The lake's awesome right now. If you can make it down there and fish, you should. Thanks to all you people and the town of Payson for coming out here. This is crazy standing up here in front of all you people and weighing in 2 fish. But
you know, if you guys are planning on coming out here, just what I've gathered so far is wait till it's a little bit windy. A little bit of wind. How about you? Any family or any sponsors you'd like to thank?
No.
At least your team partner that you spent the last 5 days with, maybe?
It was nice netting your fish, Ian.
All right, well, we got the net guy and the fisherman, but we really appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you very much. All righty. Mr. Johnny Johnson and Andrew Napoleon, owner of A&M Graphics, who makes us look good up here. Give him a round of applause. They had a day one total of 17.89 pounds, followed by the largest bag of the tournament at 20.02 pounds. They're looking to get 3.9 pounds. I think they got that in those two fish. 3.9 pounds to take over the lead. Well, you know, Andrew's got to have those delicate hands to get that wrap to really lay down on your vehicle. So, you know, get some working man's hands on there. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. You think your daddy's going to take the hot seat? Yeah? He gave a head shake, yeah. So we're looking for a total of 3.9 pounds to take over the hot seat. And we've got 17.33 pounds, our new leaders. They've got a total weight of 54.99 pounds, just about 55 pounds total for 3 days out on Lake Roosevelt, and they're going to be taking the hot seat. Well, how was it?
Well, a little nerve-wracking if you really want to know the truth. I don't think we got much sleep last night, did we, Andrew? Man, I don't even know where to begin to start. You know, to have the kind of weight we've had the last 3 days on Lake Roosevelt is almost like a night fishing type tournament, you know, those kind of weights. We had a blast. We caught our limit early. I actually told Andrew this morning, I said, hey, what time is it? Because we had caught our 5th fish. And they let us go at like, what was it, 5:45? Yep. About a 15-minute trip to where we needed to get to. And we had our limit by 6:15. We had about a 15-pound bag at that point, and we had to try to upgrade. But, you know, when you're sitting there watching the leaders the whole time, it was a blast. But we had a good time. We had a good time.
I don't know if I can even say anything except thank you. This has been incredible. What an awesome 3 days. I want to thank my beautiful wife. I want to thank A&M Graphics, City of Payson. This has been fantastic. If you're not in these tournaments, you need to come out here and join. I can't even talk anymore. I'm so excited. Whatever happens, this has been a blessing, and I'm thankful to everything.
You know what, here at Wild West, we're excited for you guys. You guys are going to really make this exciting when the next team comes up. You guys ended today with 54.99 pounds, taking over the hot seat. And, Johnny, I got to tell you something. Paul and I had a hard time sleeping because just in the distance at night, it's like 1 in the morning, all we could hear is, it was like haunting us in our dreams, you know? Hey, guys, you are here, and we love having you guys up here. So I'm not even going to have you guys sit down. We're going to have you congratulate Rich and Dean here, and then we're going to move on to our team that was leading it after day 1 and day 2. All righty, let's go ahead and call up David Stakowski, Greg Valenzuela. They had a day 1 weight of 19 pounds even, followed up on day 2 by 19.39 pounds. They were the leaders coming into today with a total weight of 38.39 pounds. We just had Johnny and Andrew weigh 17.33 pounds. I'm going to tell you in just a second what you need, but let's go ahead and hold up your fish. I know you're a little bit nervous. Folks, these two teams right here are fishing or weighing in for a brand new Ranger RT 188 valued at $25,000 and first place at the Arizona Team Trail Championship. This is going to be really close. Let's go ahead and bag these fish up. Folks, they are looking for a total weight of 16.60 pounds. 16.60 pounds. Yes. Ooh, I'm nervous for them, guys. I don't know why I'm breathing hard. I'm already a winner. All righty, guys. Let me have you guys come up here. We're looking for 16.60 pounds. We have a total weight 17.57 pounds. Our winners, Greg Valenzuela and Dave Stakowski. They've got a total weight of 55.96 pounds, just about 1 pound to take over first place. Now we'll have our talk. How was it?
Worst 3 days of my life.
Wow, yeah, I'm kind of speechless too. I didn't think we had that much, so wow, that was awesome. You know, we have a lot of people to thank for sure, and I'm going to start with Ace. I don't know where Ace is, from Wickenburg Marine, over here. So yesterday afternoon we had our 19 and a half pounds, and we decided to run closer to the ramp to fish at the end of the Tonto River. And with about an hour to go, I was going from point A to point B, and I was just going to take my trolling motor to go slow. I was like, you know what, I'm going to start the big motor just to go quicker, and it wouldn't start. And it made a really weird noise. And I was, something's wrong. We had a little over an hour to go. So now we're panic mode, like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And Greg looks in the back, and there's gas coming out of the back of my engine. So luckily I called Paul, I called John Stewart, and hey, what are we allowed to do? What are the rules? So we got it all hooked up where we had an angler come save us, Julius Maisie and Steven, his boater. Thank you to them, 100%. They came and picked us up. I should say came and picked Greg and our fish up, brought them in, which is part of the rules. Our fish must come in with another angler in the tournament. And I just floated out there until Ace came and got me and towed me in. And 2 hours later, up on the parking lot, Ace fixed my motor, found the problem, had the parts needed, and got us up and running so we can go out today. So if it wasn't for Ace, you know, we wouldn't have been in on my boat for sure. So thanks again to Ace. Thank you. But on top of that, this it goes to show the fishing community how tight we are and how much we're all friends, that we literally had at least 5 anglers come up to us and say, if your boat's not fixed, you could borrow our boat tomorrow. So we knew we were covered either way, and we were happy about that, obviously, but still we want the comfort, you know, of my boat and that, and not having to borrow somebody's boat. You know, we thank so many of those guys who came out and offered. You know, it's great. It just shows how much we all work together, and we're all friends. We're all competitors, but, you know, a lot of us have been fishing for so many years, and we've spent so much time together that, you know, we're almost like family. So obviously on top of that, we'd like to thank Wild West for this, for these opportunities for anglers like us. You know, we have regular jobs. We come out, you know, fish on the weekends and have an opportunity to fish for a boat. So that doesn't happen very often. So we, you know, thank you to both you guys and the whole staff. We appreciate it. On top of that, the city of Payson, I mean, the host city, I mean, without you guys, we're not here. So, you know, let's give everyone a round of applause for Payson. We love you guys. And finally, my wife and kids, you know, I love you. We're coming home. You know, they were going to come up, but I told them, don't come up. Because if you come up, that means we're too confident, and we're going to be cocky about thinking we're going to win, and I don't want you guys here. You know, we're going to win without you. So they're home watching, and love you.
I'd like to say my girlfriend's here. I told her come up here. And I'm jealous of you guys' lake here. It's a beautiful place. Thank you, Wild West Bass. I lost 2 5-pounders yesterday in 2 minutes, and I'm pretty sure he caught one of them today. And today he set the hook on like an 8-pounder. We had it on for like 2 seconds. It came off. We had boat troubles. I slept 3 hours one night, so I'm freaking happy. Thank you.
Well, you know, at Wild West, one of our biggest things is sportsmanship, and we have great teams that are able to bring other boaters in so they can actually make it and compete. And if you believe in karma, on day 2, as we were setting up the trailer, we actually had a gentleman that we've never met before come up to us and tell us a story. He was fishing out on Lake Roosevelt and lost his jacket with his name on it from 2002 that he got at an all-star tournament. Well, Mr. Greg Valenzuela here just happened to be out fishing about a couple weeks ago, a month ago? About 4 months ago, and snags this jacket with a spinnerbait. He takes the time to hand wash it because it's been sitting in the mud for so long, and tracks down the guy's address and mails it back to him cleanly washed, refreshed. So if anything, it's karma paying them back for their good deed. Yeah, and he wanted to say thank you, so thank you.
He came up to me yesterday and showed me a picture of his wife in that jacket with like a 10-pound bass. And I hand washed the jacket, and then I put it in the washer. I thought it was clean. So every time my girlfriend does her laundry, it smells like Roosevelt. I'm not kidding. It smells like the Salt River, right? So every day I get a complaint.
Alrighty, guys, to top this off and end it up here, on behalf of the Wild West Bass Trails and the Arizona Team Circuit, I'd like to present you with this piece of cardboard that looks like a check for your guys' brand new Ranger RT 188. Congratulations, guys. Go and pick that up and show it to the camera. Alrighty, folks, let's give our anglers all a round of applause one more time, especially for making it exciting for us. It seemed like it was almost planned out there. You guys were fishing where you guys could see each other, and you're like, hey, let's make it close, you know. I think you dumped that 8-pounder on purpose so, you know, you can make it close and exciting for all of us. But obviously, we love the town of Payson. We come up here and we try to support you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us, the police department here in the city of Payson, and, of course, the sheriff's office. Again, our sponsors that made this work out for us: Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tires, Ranger Boats, Lowrance, A&M Graphics, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Power Pole, P-Line, Top This Premier Accessory Outfitters, Ben Green Insurance, Vets for Hunting and Fishing, Kelly Moore Paints, and of course, thanks again from Wild West to the town of Payson. I'm John Stewart. Paul Hodges. Thank you, folks. We're going to call up the Mayor Tom one more time.
Guys, I want to congratulate you on that. And I always like a boat driver, so don't forget that, all right? Congratulations. Job well done. Thank you very much. Take care. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, sir.